Yo, what's up, everybody? I was just putting on my racing shoes on real quick. We're looking into doing this third race of the season, season two. Just followed up with my first podium this last race in China. It was a crazy race. I didn't stream that race, but it was a pretty good race. Three of the top teams DNF'd. I was able to outrace Ricardo for the podium. My first podium of the season, even though it should have been in Abu Dhabi. But nevertheless, I mean, we got our podium, and it's looking like we got a wheel glitch here. Give me a second. I don't know why they still have that. I guess that wheel glitch has been since the beginning of the game, since it released. So I already did qualification for this. It was earlier today in the morning when I did. I can't remember where I qualified, but I know it was around 8th or 9th, I think it was. So we're going to do a couple of Grand Prix here just to get warmed up, just to get loose, and get back in the flow of the track. We're going to be stuck my balls here. We're not going to do 3 laps. I guess it won't matter how many laps we do, but I just like doing it in 100% mode all the time. No assist, elite mode. We're not going to do dynamic. I guess it won't matter because it's not going to be raining. We are doing Bahrain, and it is in the desert, so there will be no chance of rain. It's a good thing. But we're just gonna do here probably like 10, 15 laps, get back in the groove, probably reach to the first pit stop if we can. This is just gonna be a little warm up, and then we're gonna head into our race, our career mode race. I do apologize. I'm using my old headset right now. My new one that I got a couple months. Not even a couple months. I got it like about 7-8 months ago. This is the ear the left ear speaker is just worn out. So you hear some rattling and stuff. That's usually me beating the shit out of this headset because that speaker is going out as well, which is ironic because it's both of the speakers. This is the same headset as the one I had before.
Welcome to Sakir for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. We hope you're ready for an exciting evening's action. Well then, after an exciting...
The same exact speakers.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into a woman.
If you do hear like a rattle, that's usually me hitting the ear speaker because the sound will go away, and it kind of throws you off, honestly. Pretty annoying. Pretty comfortable with the setup here. We're gonna start P15 on this practice run. We started a lot, what do you call it? Higher up the grid. We're gonna start here with a little bit of wheel spin. See our teammate right next to us, so we're right behind our teammate. Try to get settled in, and whoa, we went in there way too hot. And that's exactly why I'm doing these practice runs right now, because I don't want that to happen in my career mode. Make sure we got all the fuel we can put, because we're going to be using the rich revs all the way down to the grade. Let's try to get a good start this time. Well, I don't think that was a lot better. Definitely was not better. We're going to try to push him a little bit more on the inside here because, and we got way too deep again trying to race the car. We can't even get loose up. Like I said, this is exactly why I'm doing this right now. I am really rusty. This is literally my first go at it. I just literally put my racing shoes on right now. Oh, that was super quick like that time. We got a better start this time. not going to go down the inside. Now we are. He's braking really early. Oh, and there's trouble, and he just takes us out. Wow. Okay. Okay. I forget. I got to get my elbows out now. I'm getting my elbows out now. This is really making me mad. I'm trying to get back in the flow of this. I forgot I gotta load the car setup too every time I do this. I think I do. Yeah, see, I gotta load the car setup every time I restart. Because it won't be my setup. This is just a practice run. A lot better start this time. We're not going to get held up by better watch the braking zone here. I'm going to drag the brake a little bit, get him the inside. Alright, we should be clear now. There we go. That's a lot better start this time. Let's try to fucking sink in and get a rhythm going. We don't want to go that far up to the inside. We do want to take that rhythm. P9 after the first corner. I went in too deep. It's going to be a rough ride off that curve. And we get some air off that curve, but we're not going to lose this position because I'm going to dive off and down the inside. He's got the inside now on me. Coming inside. This is a very tricky corner to get the braking on. They're so much better under braking. We lose 2 positions there. We are running 110%. AI at the moment, and my career mode's only at 100%. I wish I could change it. I like this difficulty more. Mainly because they're more aggressive and they will dive bomb me. So the other one, in 100%, they don't really tend to. They really just mainly just settle in the race. And that's literally what we want to do. We want to settle in this race. At least just get the practice run, and I'm really out of the rhythm. Going backwards in the start of this Grand Prix. This practice Grand Prix. At least we're able to convert to the lap, so we should be here looking like we're going to be going along into this first thing. Once I get comfortable with this, with my flow of the track, I will go back to my career mode and we will start this episode. So at least 10 laps I think for me to get used to it. Like I said, I was doing qualifying earlier, so I got a good flow and rhythm. I just got to get back in the race, get back in the flow. But I mean, we're running P11 in a higher difficulty, and our car in career mode is a lot better than it is in here at the moment, I think at the moment, but Hulkenberg is our rival in career mode. So the fact that we're beating him on this practice run right now, it's looking good for career mode. We only got a lap extra with the fuel, so rich revs are not going to be good. We're using them everywhere. Want to get my braking zones down before I go back into the rear. I think I might have to loosen up my left boot a little bit. Feels a little bit too tight. That corner right there is very important. It's such a long straightaway.
Race officials have enabled DRS.
I don't know if I should switch the gearbox in my career mode as well and take a grip penalty because we are seeing we're having trouble with the gearbox. It double shifts sometimes up, it goes 2 gears up. So it's starting to show a little bit of wear even though it's on our third Grand Prix. So it's pretty unusual. I have good durability upgrades on it, so it shouldn't be doing that. I'm not a rough driver, not on the car especially. I mean, I throw the car in the corners, but gearbox wise, I don't put a lot of pressure on the gearbox. I don't put a lot of pressure on the engine, other than the occasional fucking rich revs that you see me go to. But that's mostly just defensive mode because so I won't be attacked under corners. You see that the cars go definitely faster than these. But these are two corners that they are more faster than what I can do. Is turn 10, that long left-hander where it's hard on the brakes, hard on the brakes, and the pump corner behind that too. So we're starting to get a good rhythm. It doesn't really take that many laps for me to get a good rhythm going. And we're not under attack yet. Looks like we're running a little bit less downforce than hopefully too, so we're getting the rhythm back. Do like probably for lap 10. I don't think I would like to do it to my first 10, but I'm not sure if I'm going to though. I don't want to wait that long to start the Grand Prix. There's only 3 cars trained behind us, which is good. That means we're not as slow as we think we are, and we're keeping up with the cars ahead. We might be catching them. And we're coming up on that corner that I'm telling you that they are way better than me. Brakings are so difficult in this corner. Easily lock up the whole time. Every time I go through there, I will lock up. That's just the nature in this corner as well. There's so much better. They can take the corners with much more speed than I can. I wonder if it's because of the downforce that they're running. I'm running a little bit less downforce than they are. Maybe about the same rear wing. Running it at 6. Front wing, I'm running it at 4. I like it at 2, honestly. It gives really good straight line speed when you have a low front wing. But of course, you're going to be slower through the corners. But what I'm finding out is you just got to be just slightly a little bit earlier in the braking to make the corners. You really don't lose that much speed though. You really don't lose that much speed running low downforce. Pretty good through that corner, despite that it looks like the car behind is catching me. But we got so much better exit and the traction than home. I locked up that corner really bad. Starting to see a little bit of a gap to Hope, get the car behind, so that's a good sign. Sainz in front of us is his teammate. Not in this game, but in real life, Sainz is blown to Hope Renault, so it is. And I'm just so bad under braking on that corner, and we're under attack. We just couldn't get on the power because we were able to hold that outside line. It's so bad under braking on that corner. A little bit better through there this time. I got my dog licking the shit out of my hand. I mean, licking the hand really bad. There's no actual shit on my hand. Because if there was shit, there'd be shit all over the racing wheel. Something about my dog, Mary Jane, she just loves to constantly be licking. Constantly be licking. We're going to use the rich revs here because I messed up that corner. You can see the difference in the rich, using the rich and using Phil. Even though he has the DRS, we just pull away. And my dog is licking my leg. Stop, Mary Jane. Ah. I go severely wide, I can't be moving my leg while the dog's licking me under braking, yo. It's very difficult. I'm kind of maybe pushing my corners a little bit too much here. Got to brake a little bit harder.
It is 3.9 seconds.
Starting to see a little bit of a group there in front of us. I'm not sure why. I'm not expecting to see that. I mean, especially after making so many mistakes. And there's nothing I can do. I'm just right on the limit of locking up every time on that corner. but nevertheless, we are staying ahead of the car ahead. They're bad. They're dog fighting up there. You gotta watch out when you see a yellow flag, because that means that somebody did ping. And just because they're right like 2 corners or a corner ahead, we're gonna be blind going in, fully committed and unable to see the car damage. We are definitely catching the cars ahead. They're dog fighting there. See sights on the inside, 2 cars wide. And that's definitely benefiting us. That's benefiting us a lot. We're going to be catching those cars ahead if we're racing. And it's Bottas. He's racing Bottas. I'm sure why Bottas is so slow. I wonder why. I wonder if he's got an engine issue. But we are really catching the cars ahead now. You lose so much time when you're battling. You don't want to be racing side by side. It takes a lot of time away from the lap. And I'm gonna have to brake a lot earlier than that, even though I'm getting away with it, but I'm not getting a good exit there. So I have to back up my corner a little bit. That corner, that curve right there is really nasty too. It will get you airborne very quick. Coming up to the turn that we're not really good at all. You can just see how much ground they make up on us. But we're better. They seem to have a better entrance to the corner, but because we're braking way earlier than they are, we're getting a much better exit because the car is more stable under power because we've already slowed down enough. So the car is more relaxed. I'm trail braking every corner because the car is running really heavy right now at the moment. It's running full fuel. I think I'm definitely gonna have to adjust my race route before I do my race in the Grand Prix. So we're reaching lap 8 here. We got the DRS. We're gonna be making a move on both sides. We're catching up like crazy. So he definitely has an engine issue, and he makes contact with us, trying to block us. Gives us a little bit of front wing damage. That's gonna affect us. That's gonna affect us a lot. That was really dirty, Bottas. You're trying to switch your lanes on me when I'm already on the side of you. That's really dirty, bro. Let's see if we can still catch the cars ahead, though, even though we got a front wing damage. Hulkenberg gets by Bottas as well, so Bottas definitely has an engine issue. He's going severely slow on the track, and then he makes a double move on me under braking. Very, very dirty. But like I said, those are moves that you don't see in 100% difficulty, man. Not like that. A lot more defensive, a lot more, you have to be a lot more on your toes. You got a pretty good rhythm now. Starting to feel the understeer because of the front wing damage. So I'm gonna have to be lifting up more. So terrible. We were looking pretty good. It doesn't really matter, I guess. There's a practice run. We got good consistency now. Showing good consistency and showing good pace.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
And my car is not double upshifting. And so yeah, I'm thinking we're definitely gonna be taking a grid box penalty here for the gearbox. I think I've had enough. For some reason, right after the first race, the gearbox is already damaged. And I really do not want to do 4 more races with a gearbox that has trouble upshifting and sometimes it shifts twice up. So we're starting to see that we pull away a little bit because of consistency from Hulk. We are definitely faster in the corners than he is. I really don't like this corner. I don't know if to brake slowly or brake hard. I try everything on that corner and nothing works. It's so frustrating when you just can't dial a corner out. even after three practice sessions and the qualifying year, it's very disconcerting going into the race like that. Very disconcerting. And you can just see we're just exceeding track limits every time because of the loss of downforce on that ring plate that just knocked off by both us being a dirty ton. Dirty ton. It's not my fault you're doing terrible in this season. It's not my fault you're in the most powerful car and you suck, Bottas. You know what, Bottas? The McLaren Honda is faster than you. Just face it. Every Honda in real life that's been ever made has been faster than you, Bottas. And he missed a dive bomb on Hulkenberg. So maybe he fixed his engine issues, but if he did, that's not going to matter for me because I'm definitely not going to let him go by. And if he tries to dive bomb me on the inside, then we're going to get our elbows out because he got his elbows out. And we're going to go elbows out, side to side, elbows out, side to side. Oh, and we hit that curve just a little bit too hard. And that curve, all right, we're going into the Grand Prix now. I was just trying to do a little warm-up session. I really wanted to race Bottas really hard there before I made that mistake. That curve is so high. That curve is so high. So just give me a second here, guys. I'm gonna get a drink of water. I'm gonna get a drink because I'm gonna need one for the Grand Prix, and I'm gonna loosen up my boot because it's just a little bit too tight. I like the boots to feel tight, but not to the point to where when you move it, you feel the laces out. Alright, that feels a lot more comfortable. I just like feeling the boot really tight. It's the same thing when I was playing soccer as a kid. I always liked the boot extremely tight. You get a lot more feel for what's around. The brake pressure and shit and stuff like that. I don't know, just might have been just the strap and not the laces that were too heavy. They were too tight. But you can see we're 4th in the Drivers' Championship after that podium we got. We're beating Sebastian Vettel. Crazy. And I didn't expect this to be beating him coming into the second season, coming into the 3rd race of the second season. Alright. So I'm gonna go get a drink, guys, and I'll be right back. Or I'm gonna set up my drink for the race. My room gets so hot with the wheel and the PlayStation and the TV, and it feels so immersive. You're sweating like crazy, like if you were racing in real life. It's really good, actually, workout for if you're thinking about getting into shape, think about getting a Fanatic, and do these 100% races. They are a workout.
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Emma, when you gonna let me smash, Emma? You keep calling me, but you just tell me where you want to do me in the race, but you never do me on the race, yo. That's crazy. And we're beating our rival Hulkenberg here. We're beating them severely. Their team wanted us to finish 12th. We're currently 4th. We finished 9th, I think, last season. I can't remember. Might have been 8th. I'm not too sure. But we're going to go into the Grand Prix. I'm going to get a drink for today. And I'm going to leave you guys with this cutscene. So you guys can see what happens with all the money.
There's something in the Bahrain air tonight, and I'm not just talking about the sand. Our brightest minds have thrust their brightest ideas into the spotlight of the Sakhir circuit this evening as we look ahead once more to a Grand Prix that has thrilled us so consistently in the past. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and 2 DRS zones will help with that as well. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. As the drivers complete their preparations down below us on the grid, one man who's no stranger to the pre-race pressure is Anthony Davidson, who joins me in the commentary box today. Great to have you with us, Ant. I'm sure you can tell us all about what goes through a driver's head before lights out.
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Raikkonen, Max Verstappen and Ocon, a Haas, Perez, Hülkenberg and Felipe Massa, Kvyat, Sainz, Kevin Magnussen and Stroll, Ricciardo, Van Dorn, Jolyon Palmer and Fernando Alonso. Wehrlein and Marcus Ericsson rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Right, let's be patient going into turn 1. We want to be in a good position for the rest of the race. Good luck.
Alright, Joe. My bad. I took a little bit longer than I would like. I was actually trying to go to the bathroom before I started the stream. But just like nothing came out, nothing would come out. So there was nothing I just couldn't do. I couldn't push it out. Push it out. But I had to go. So I apologize. It's not like anybody was watching or anything, so it's okay. Mary Jane, stop licking me. Please, no, I don't want to be licked. I'm clean. You have an OCD fetish. Thank you. Alright, so let's see what the team want. Oh, a team is looking at a 2-stop. And that medium tire, I definitely don't want to be on. That medium tire is really bad. That soft yellow stripe tire is the tire you want to be on now. I did do a 14 lap in practice stint on a super soft, and it was really scary at that. It was really scary. I mean, scary. So we're gonna go full of fuel here because we want to use using the wrist revs down the straightaway, or at least to get off the corners, and then go back to lean once we're already through the corner. We're definitely gonna be using this 2-stop. I'm in park firmware mode, so I really can't adjust much. This is basically the setup that I'm running. I feel pretty confident with it. Like I said, I would like to run the wing here, but it's not really much of a difference between 4 and 2, I think, other than the fact that at 2 you get like about 2/10 down the straightaway, and at 4 you get like about 2/10 down that middle sector, which is a little more technical and high speeds. You get a 10th here and a 10th there, so I'm just going to be running it at, maybe I'll run it at 5. I haven't ran it at 5 yet. And then if I do need to make an adjustment, I'll do it in. We're seeing a lot of clouds here. Hopefully we don't see no rain. We are in Bahrain. This is a desert, so we should not see any rain. But we're gonna come into the Grand Prix. We're gonna hope our dog stops licking us. No, Mary Jane, get off. We're gonna get an okay start. Okay, we're gonna get a really good start actually. We're P6 now from P7. This is exact P5 now. This is exactly where we want to be. I'm not gonna dive bomb the fucking Ferrari. And I got home my rear rival behind. Oh, when there's contact. What? I was in front of Ocon though. Oh no, we're gonna restart that. That was stupid. There was not enough contact there to be a yellow flag, and I was already ahead. Of Ocon, so no, we're gonna restart that. That's not fair. Oh, and we didn't make the front wing adjustment. Oh well, we're gonna go with this. It is what it is. I didn't put the wing at 5. We're gonna be running it at what I ran in qualifying. We're not gonna dive bomb. You can see Ocon makes contact. He just takes it in just too deep, and we're gonna get Vettel on the outside, which he's on the soft tire. Because ironically, and whoa, they're racing in front of us. We're gonna get another dive bomb here. And we're gonna squeeze Verstappen now. We squeeze Verstappen into Raikkonen. You can see the front wing. Just maybe I should be running it at 5. That felt pretty good at 5, even though it was just a straightaway. We'll see. It's a long race. We'll make the adjustment, so we'll have it in the pit stop. And I think that's good because, I mean, for the super soft tire, we probably don't need the higher front grip, but once we go onto the yellow soft tire, we will. I really wanted the more grip for the start because you are running a lot heavier right now. It's full of fuel. You can see the difference in the warm-up and the difference in pace between the 100% difficulty and 110. But we are going to settle in here. We're looking like we got a good car. We got Verstappen behind us, which is really mad that we kind of closed them into Raikkonen. But that's racing. Rubbing is racing, especially when I've been in the back bad end of the field when it comes to hard racing. So we're gonna start being more aggressive when it comes to side-by-side racing. We're definitely gonna stick our nose here and there. We're gonna make our car as wide as possible because we don't want to be racing side-by-side. Some of these cars are really dirty, and they will not forgive, and they definitely don't forget. Because it seems like even throughout longer weekends in other races, they still remember that you did a terrible move on them. You see the clouds really dark ahead. That's really scary. I've never ran this race in the wet, so I'm really hoping that those rain does not come. I'm really hoping that the rain does not come. I mean, we are in the desert. How often does it rain in the desert? How often does it rain? Seriously. For some reason, it just seems like Codemasters has a hard-on, has a big hard-on for seeing F1 cars in the wet. Even though F1 cars do not race in the wet, it's very odd. You cannot race in the rain. And the monsoon conditions that we race in this game, it questions me. It questions definitely Codemasters in there. What their interpretation of what F1 is. We're getting to lap 3 now. You can see Raikkonen making a good move on keeping up with the Mercedes. You got my speaker now. There it is, going out. I gotta tap it. I'm sorry if you hear that and that annoys you guys. Going in too deep there. That was the corner we were messing up on in our warm-up race too, so this is the corner where we made the mistake, but it's rarely we make a mistake there. I just gotta make sure I carry enough speed through the first part to make sure I don't hit that curve. So we don't take the, I guess I forgot to take the what do you call it, the gearbox penalty here. So we might be doing another race with this gearbox. At that point, maybe I'm just gonna go all the way through the 6 races and hope it makes it through. Still got Verstappen right on our butt, and you can see Vettel right behind him. And we definitely got a 4-car train behind, so it looks like Verstappen, Vettel, Ocon, and Perez are right on my butt. So if I make 4 seconds and 3 laps, the cars ahead are a second a lap faster than me. So that means, whoa, we go really hard under the gas there. I don't lift, I never lift. That's not what to do. I'm gonna be a lot earlier in the braking that time. Much better through there this time. Much better. You can see the double upshift right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what this gearbox is doing, and I'm not liking it. We're gonna go a little slight lock up there, but we're not gonna lose a lot of time. This is that one corner that I can't get it. I just can't get this corner right. Can't get it perfect. Starting to see maybe a 5-car train now. So maybe I should have gone up a little bit higher on the downforce. We're just gonna have to wait on the pit stop to make that adjustment. We're not really hitting our apexes though either, but there's that double upshift. And we're not going to be doing that. We're going to be going on lean mix every time because lean mix seems to help the car slow down, and we're definitely going to need it in turn 10 and turn 11. So Jeff, you keep telling me these stupid messages, and I'm going to tell you to shut up. A really annoying crew chief. I miss my crew chief. my vampire princess, because I don't know where she's at the moment, but she's definitely not in this Grand Prix. And she's definitely not helping me in this race. No. I might have just went a little bit too close to that corner. Pretty good line through there though. I do feel bad and I do apologize we did do that restart. I don't like doing the restart. We dig it in really deep. You can see the big lock up there. I'm just terrible in that corner. I'm terrible in that corner. I might be pulling away from Verstappen a little bit. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope he's starting to feel a little bit of tire wear. He is running a lot more downforce than me, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be...
Is looking really good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to be going up on the downforce. I might keep the downforce at 4, yeah. I'm liking this. So this is what I qualified with. And this is what I like. So we're definitely going to be having enough fuel to go to the ridge all the way throughout the head. I don't see us being that hard on the gas. We're definitely smooth. A little bit of wheel spin.
Bottas is leading the race.
Bottas is leading the race. I hit the gas a little bit too early, got a little bit of wheel spin on the way. That paint is pretty nasty too. I don't want to be using rich revs out of that corner though, because it's really easy to spin. No matter what I do on that corner, I just lock up. I just can't avoid locking up at all. But it is what it is. It's going to be controlled, the damage control for that corner throughout the whole race. There's nothing I can do about that. This is where we are at times better than the cars behind, even though it's not showing it. There was a Williams catching us, but it doesn't look like he's catching us anymore. I don't see him. I think we're going to be okay here. We're definitely running a lot lower downforce than Verstappen. He doesn't have nothing for us down these straightaways. Running lower downforce does affect how much your braking speed, your braking distances though. You have to brake a lot sooner than you do. There's that double upshift that I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I should have got rid of this gearbox. Last season we had problems with our first gearbox as well, and I don't remember how many races we went through, and I think we went through at least 3 before we had problems. And I'm not hard on the gearbox, but this time around, it's just the first race and the gearbox is already damaged. You can see I'm never really putting the engine under too much stress under braking on the downshift. So I'm really unsure why. I'm getting that gearbox damage, and I just feel like I'm so slow through there, despite that you can see that I'm pulling away from Verstappen on corner exit, but they just carry so much more speed on corner entrance. I guess maybe my driving style is a lot more different than what Formula One drivers drive, the professional ones at least. Like I said, I still question Cody's and their understanding of Formula One, because they have a hard-on for wet weather racing, and I hate wet weather racing. I hate the rain. I work construction, and in the first drop of rain, I'm started yelling, everybody, let's go, vámonos! I just hate the rain. I hate getting wet. I don't mind taking showers that's a different story. I just hate getting wet. Well, maybe specifically getting wet with clothes on. I don't want to be hitting that curve there. That throws me right to that launching curve that literally is a ramp. I just feel like I'm so slow. I'm definitely lost already to the leaders. I can't do nothing about this corner. There's definitely a 4-car train behind me. So that looks like maybe P8 after the first pit stop. We are holding up these cars. So maybe it might be wise. So maybe it might be wise to go up on the downforce. I just feel like if I do though, I'm not going to be able to take it in, tail brake as much because I haven't run anything higher than 4 in the front wing. So my trail braking is not going to be as deep. I just feel like I'm going to be a lot slower if I run the higher wing. We're gonna lock it in though.
So the gap to our teammate is 7.3 seconds.
You can see our tires are already at 30%. It's gonna get pretty hairy. See if we do 4-5 more laps on these tires though. It's gonna be pretty scary. We're still showing green. Our engine's got a little bit of yellow in it. Our engine's a little scared. I'm a little early on the gas. You can see the understeer because I'm running a lower front wing. But I'm not terrible through there though. I'm not terrible through that section compared to Verstappen. But he is making up a lot of ground under braking though. He is making up a lot of ground under braking, so I'm gonna for sure gonna make that adjustment to the wrong wing now. I'm mainly gonna do it because the yellow soft striped tires, soft tires, don't have as much grip as these super soft tires, but they will have more durability. They will go deeper into the race with better grip towards the longer run. And they're definitely dogfighting in front of us. And they're still faster than us, so that's pretty disconcerting. Pretty disconcerting that these guys can battle and still be pulling away from us. You can see this first sector, we're just so much better than Verstappen, so I'm thinking we could definitely afford to run a little bit more front wing. And hopefully be better under braking and maybe increase or decrease our braking distance, I must say. Which should ultimately lead to a better lap time under technicality. You just don't want to be running too much front wing and be completely useless. Oh, and I went too deep, I had to get off it. You just don't want to be running too much front wing and be completely useless down the straightaway. Ooh, I almost lost the black end under braking. That was a good catch. That's a slight catch. That's a slight catch. The car's ahead about 7 seconds on me now. I have no answer for that, so I'm definitely holding up the cars behind. I think we're just not going to be doing nothing but P10, P8, P10. That's what part we're looking at. The team did want me to run in 12, so I don't think we're looking that bad yet. We're definitely not looking that bad. We've reached in a good rhythm, that little practice warm-up session that I did. I had to do it because that was literally my first runs of the day after qualifying, which were earlier in the morning, like about 7, 8 in the morning that I did the qualifying. I did before the Mexico game, which was a scary, scary, scary Mexico game. This World Cup has brought so much excitement, and when it comes to upsets, when it comes to entertainment, of who's going to be going there, They're going to be looking like Mexico's going to be racing, going to be going against Brazil. So after Germany being eliminated by Korea, Brazil has to definitely be the heavy favorites to win it now. But so much polemic, so much, what's the word I'm trying to say? You know, when it comes to like arguments and stuff, because they're bringing out the visual reviews of basketball like they have and football they have, where you can go back to the replay and maybe change a call. There's just so much polemic and so much, I can't think of the word right now. Controversy, there you go. That video review has always caused so much controversy.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
2 more laps to go to our pit window. We've held on to P4 mainly because our lower downforce. So I'm unsure when Verstappen's going to pit. But you still see that 4-car train. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold P4. I'm thinking we're going to lose at least the 2 positions for sure. We're going to lose out to Vettel. Because Vettel is on the soft tire, so he's going to go deeper into this Grand Prix. And depending on where Verstappen goes, as we go too deep, and he looks like he wanted to make a move on us, but just didn't have the traction right now. He's running on same worn tires as we are. We're looking a little bit better through there, a little bit smoother. 1 second. My bad, guys. I'm gonna take a drink of water here. I had an interruption here, so hopefully it doesn't affect us, and hopefully we get back in the rhythm here. I'm pretty used to racing with interruptions anyway, so it shouldn't affect us much. Still looking pretty good though. And we're already starting to, so it looks like we're going to be under attack here. It looks like one car went definitely into the pits. I saw Vettel go into the pits. I thought Verstappen was going to dive bomb us. That's pretty interesting. I'm not sure why Vettel's into the pits. He's going to try the undercut despite the fact that he is running the softer tire, the soft tire. I didn't expect that. Either way, we were going to lose the position to him, so he looks like he's going to be going into either the red, the super soft, or the soft yellow stripe tire. I slowed down a little bit more than what I like. I got to be probably a little bit more cautious, a little more focused. I don't want to be using rich revs out of that corner, but I keep doing it under instinct. Because I know I'm just so bad through this corner, and there's just nothing I can do.
Showing small signs of wear. Power output will be down.
And our tires are really starting to wear. The engine's starting to show a little bit of wear. That's definitely gonna affect our top speed though. But there is nothing we can do about that. done two races and a lot of practice laps on this. I don't have all the durability upgrades yet on the engine, so we're going to be looking like we're going to be using a lot more engines again this season. But we don't care. We don't care because there's Verstappen trying to undercut, so we're definitely going to be losing 2 spots here. And maybe Perez is probably going to be trying to undercut as well. Everybody's pitting in. We're taking it in a lot deeper than everybody else, so I'm thinking this is a bad call for us. This is probably not good. So we might be losing more than 1 position, as I was trying to keep either Ocon or Perez behind us, and I still got Ocon behind us. I still got Perez, behind us, but I wanted to keep both of the Force Indias behind me. I knew I could hold the Force Indias out, but definitely not the Red Bull and definitely not that Ferrari. That corner is so tricky on the braking, yo. It's so scary. It just feels like you're gonna lose. And it doesn't want to upshift. It's tranny. It's showing its signs of wear, yo. It's showing severe signs of wear, and this is only our 3rd race. Yeah, we have done 2 races, and a lot of practice laps, but it shouldn't be like this. We're gonna have to be cautious here going into the pit that we don't go a little bit too fast and ruin our race. That's one of the things we didn't practice in our warm-up time. So I'm gonna take it a little bit easier, and I'm not gonna push as much. And we made an okay first stint. And Perez didn't follow us into the pits, which is pretty interesting. You can see the front wing adjustment going on.
Complete, go now.
I really thought Perez was going to come into the pits. And there's Vettel. Vettel passes us. Verstappen passes us. And are we going to get Ocon? Are we going to get Ocon? No, we're not. But we're going to dive bomb him, though. We're going to dive bomb him. Coming out of the pit, we're going to force him a little bit wide, a little bit dirty. We don't care. We don't care. We want this position. We don't want him. We don't want him in front of us. And you can see I can already see the difference under braking. I can see already the difference under braking it does, which is higher front wing. It feels pretty good. Maybe I should have ran this from the start. Maybe I should have had this with the qualifying. We went in too deep there just because I'm thinking I'm able to push more, but these tires are still a little bit cold. A lot more stable under braking with the higher front wing now. But this unfortunately does mean we're going to be... This means we're going to be a lot slower in the straightaways. I don't want to be using too much ridge. I'd rather be using just the ridge, just down the straightaway. There's really nothing to gain for me by using the ridge in the corners, I think. Especially if I'm going to have to lift. If I can't hold it under full throttle, there's no point in running the ridge in the corners. I just want to run the ridge under this strong straightaway and under the other back straightaway. And I do, there's my speaker going out again. I do apologize for that, guys. I don't know if it sounds pretty nasty on your guys' screen. I'm sure it does. But it sounds even more nasty on my screen when I can only got sound coming out of one ear. I'm gonna have to be looking into maybe purchasing another headset here. I don't want to, but if I have to go back to my A40, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna be able to do any of these live interaction streams because there's no mic on that. The mic does not work on my A40. I'm loving the wireless headsets, but I've just had so much bad experiences with them now that I'm for some reason now the right ear speaker is going out, and I have to tap the other one. Hopefully it comes out. I don't have but more than a year with these two headsets, yo. That's pretty sad. I don't think I'm gonna be looking into buying another one. I don't think I'm gonna be looking into buying another Logitech headset. Even though they have really good customer support and they replace my headset, no questions asked. But when you don't even get a year out of two headsets, the same headset, that's not good. That's not good at all when it comes to what. And Perez also jumps us as well there. Damn, that's not good. He might be on a 2-stop though, on a 3-stop though, because he's not on a super stop.
Okay, car ahead is now running the super soft tyre. That's the super soft on the car ahead.
So I was definitely holding them up. Because they are pulled away from me, and that was just one lap. That was maybe 2 laps at the most. I mean, frankly, I didn't have clean laps, but he did pull away from me and got up in the start, so that's not good. I just got to settle in and lock this in because Ocon looks like he's hanging in there with us too, so he's not running slow. I'm thinking one more car is left to pit, so we should maybe get P8. If we don't, looks like we might be P9, P10 for this race. Ocon just like 2/10 a lap faster than us through the second sector. Which shouldn't be like that because we are running a lot more front wing. Maybe it was a mistake to go higher up on the front wing. I'm running a lot more consistent though. So I was right, there was another Williams that just went into the pit. We'll make up another position. Gotta run this shit smooth. So I still feel like we're gonna be either P9 or P10 for the end of the race if we run smooth. We just don't have an answer for the fucking Red Bulls. We don't have an answer for Perez. Hopefully we do, in the sense that he might be running a 3-stop, but if he's running a 2-stop, running with the medium tire, that medium tire is really a bad tire though. You don't want to be on the medium tire. The race tire that you want to be on is on these yellow soft stripe tires. These are the tires that you can go longer in the race with pretty good, relatively good grip. We settled into an okay rhythm. We're setting green sectors at lap after lap after lap. Maybe getting a little bit of a gap to Ocon and P9, which is something that we definitely need to be doing because he is on a faster car than us. So consistency is the name of the game at the moment, and I am pretty good at consistency. And we gain another position there as Kvyat comes into the pit. The retired Formula E driver, the slowest, most aggressive driver. I have respect for that driver in the sense that he has had a couple of really bad, nasty accidents when he was with Red Bull. He had a really nasty accident. His driver error in Suzuka like 4 years ago, but it never affected his speed. He still put his foot down. He still went at it. That guy has balls. He has really big balls. No fear. And you just gotta respect that about a driver, because in the driving career, you'll never be perfect. You will have a moment, you will have a career-defining moment where you're gonna have a really nasty accident, and you're gonna look at it from the outside, and you're like, it's gonna scare you. It's gonna scare you because You just never know when you can come out of one and when you're not gonna walk out of the car. And he had one of those accidents. He was able to walk out of the car and still kept his foot down. You gotta respect that. You gotta respect that. Coming in at the lap 20.
There's 1,400 new cars ahead of you. Opening distance to teammate, 8.2 seconds.
8 seconds to our teammate. The distance to Odcon is coming down, so maybe he's using the rich revs now. So I mean, I'm gonna have to be using the rich revs here. It's just straight ahead, try to stay ahead. It's going to be really important to see when he pits, because if he pits before I do, then we're going to have the same consequence that we had with Verstappen, or we had with Vettel. They're going to come out ahead, so we got to basically go into the pit and try to guess when he's going to go into the pit, because the only way to stay ahead at the moment is basically by blocking him. I just don't have the pace. I don't have the pace to keep up with these Force Indians. They are definitely on a lot faster cars than us. But the fact that I'm still able to keep the gap to Perez, if he is on a 3-stop, I think he's on a hybrid 2-stop. He's gonna go on the medium soft tire. I know he's gonna go on the medium tire up to here. So he's going to be on a 2-stop. So we got to keep the gap within striking distance, because once he goes on the medium, we're going to be on these same yellow soft tires. And that's going to be our chance. So we got to keep the gap to a minimum. And he's pulling away from us. We're going to be under trouble here. Odcon is going to make a dive bomb. I went in a little bit deeper to defend, and it worked. I got away with it. I actually got away with it. That was a good defending there. Good dive bomb by Odcon. Definitely want to be seeing that from the AI. We want to see them a little more aggressive, a little more aggression. I really wish you could change the difficulty season through season, because, I mean, basically once you set your difficulty, you can't change it. I don't approve of that, because as the races go on and as the season goes on, you improve as a driver. They should have the ability to up the difficulty or down the difficulty, depending on what you want to be racing. So maybe Codemaster just hasn't quite thought about that yet. I am hearing really good news for the next game, though. I don't like the interview aspect of it. I never really liked that about in the old F1 cars. It gives you more of the immersion of what the drivers go through week in and week out. When it comes, they don't just go to just race, you know. It's crazy the amount of pressure and we're definitely gonna be under attack here. I'm gonna take the inside line this time. Okay, maybe he's not going to take the inside line. Looking like he's having a go, but he's not. He's just sizing me up. He's sizing me up. So we're definitely holding up Odcon here. We're still able to keep up with Perez, which is good. And as the laps count down, he's going to be on... His tires are going to wear a lot faster than mine. And the longer we go into this Grand Prix, the better it is for us to catch him and to keep up. Depending if we keep on good tire wear, but I mean, in all fairness, it's going to be hard to keep up good tire wear when I keep on locking up on this corner. I have really taken it really easy, yo. Probably just a little bit too easy. Oh, and hold on one second. I didn't, that is one true, I didn't set up my, my chat. Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize for that. And it looks like Vampire Princess is wanting an invite too. I didn't invite her to the stream. So I'm going to take advantage of this and Gonna take a drink of water. Oh, man, I'm already feeling the sweat in this room, yo. It's already feeling hot. Oh, and it looks like Vampire Princess did make it to the stream. Thank you, Vampire Princess, for making it. How are you today? Let me see if I can set this up to where I could see a lot better this phone. I wish there was a way where, yeah, I feel like that's gonna fall right there. Oh, that's good that you're doing good, Princess. We're gonna try to get a good result for you here, despite the fact that it doesn't look like we got the pace this weekend. But we are pretty consistent, though. That's one of the great things about us as a driver. We have consistency. And Otcon is right on my ass after every corner. We're going to watch out here. If we don't get a good exit here, we're going to be under attack again. He has got the DRS. He's close enough. He's using the rich mix. I'm going to go down the inside here just in case he tries something, because he's definitely closer to us. Oh, and my phone fell. My phone fell. I knew I shouldn't have put it there. Okay, 1 second. I knew I shouldn't have put it there. Okay, I'm gonna lay the phone flat. That's the only way I can see the chat. Putting a lot of pauses and stuff, that's not what you want to be doing in a race. You don't get to, in real life, you don't get to restart and you don't get to pause. You don't get to do none of this. So, in terms of realism, we're failing. We're failing bad. Oh no, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, okay. That scared me. Oh, that scared me. I thought I restarted or exited the race. Oh, I gotta get some air. Okay, relax. Let's go. Mary Jane, no licking. Get away. And we're going to be hopefully we're not under attack here again, because we're not set up to defend. Oh, we got to focus. We have to focus here. So, Princess, I know you didn't see, or I didn't stream the last race, but we were able to get our podium, our very first podium. We came in 3rd place last race. It was under technicality, though, of course. It required a lot of the top runners to DNF. 3 of the top runners DNF. But we were able to hold off Daniel Ricciardo, which is another top tier team. We were able to hold them off till the end without making any big mistake. We had a little bit of minor mistakes, but we did not have any major mistakes. And that helped us come in 3rd. And then our teammate, surprisingly, our teammate came through the field and was running 7th and 8th throughout the start of the race. By the second stint, the second pit stop, and we're going to be under attack here. Maybe I shouldn't have used the low rev. We're going to go defensive. Are we going to hold it? Yes. Okay, I gotta maybe not use the lean revs as much as I am. But our teammate in the second pit stop went from 8th to 5th, and in the 3rd stint, the last pit stop, he came from 6th to 4th, and almost took our podium away. But team orders, because I am driver number 1, Gunther Steiner got on the comms and told, suck my balls or suck his balls. I feel like I'm just a little bit too easy there. I'm definitely way too easy, and I've already lost so much ground to Perez. So we're not going to be able to make up P6 anymore. We're gonna be looking like P8 is gonna be our P8, P9, P10 if we're lucky.
0.8 seconds.
Just slightly not making mistakes, but just not pushing enough is causing me to lose time to Perez, and anything above 20 seconds, that's already a pit stop ahead of me, and that's not what you want to see. So at this point,
Our teammate is 4.8 seconds.
and the gap to the teammate was 8 seconds, so we're definitely slower right now at the moment. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the way it was on the front wing before. Maybe yeah, I'm gonna go back to the front wing. I feel like I'm just too slow on the straightaways now. Even though I'm pretty consistent in the corners, I'm just not looking good here, guys. I'm looking consistent, but consistency, and I'm not mixing that with speed. I need to mix consistency with speed. That is a very hard acceleration right there on the corners. Very easy to get a lot of whistle.
Strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan?
And what are they looking at? 32. All right, we're gonna try the undercut. We're gonna try the undercut. It might not work. It might work. We'll see. We were gonna pit on lap 35, but looks like we're gonna be pitting on lap 32 to prevent us from losing another position. But if we come in too early, though, you can see the two cars behind us are already catching us.
The distance to the leader is 45.7 seconds.
And the leader is just gone. Gone. They're fast as fuck, yo. They are fast as fuck. We have no answer for the leaders. We have no answer for Perez in front of us. But we are running consistent, though. Consistently slower than every car around us. We're hitting good apexes. I don't know if we're carrying enough speed through the apexes. We're setting green sectors now, which is what you want to see. That was pretty good through there now, so maybe, okay. I'm second guessing every time I look at the wing. Trying to read what you wrote in the chat there, Vampire Princess, and I feel like I'm gonna have to read it on the longer straightaway. Because that straightaway is just a little bit too short to read what you typed there. We're definitely going to be looking to tightening up our corners. We got to hit those apexes. Not only hit the apexes, whoa, as we go airborne through there, hey, a little bit too much curve. A little bit too much curve. But we're definitely going to be hitting up the rich revs down the straightaway, Princess. We're going to step up the pace a little bit as we're starting to feel the car feel a little bit lighter now, which is good for us because when the car is light, that means we can push. It gives us a little bit more confidence to push. We're getting close to halfway here. I think I slowed down just a little bit too much there. It didn't really affect me much as I didn't lose much ground to the cars behind though. I don't want to be using rich revs out of that mix. I just keep doing it because the instinct, because I'm so bad through those corners. Ocon just slightly losing ground to us, so maybe he used up all his fuel and doesn't have any left to go under attack. We do though. We still have fuel to go under attack. To go attack.
The car ahead is 40.2 seconds.
And and the gap to the car ahead is just increasing lap after lap after lap. This is not good for us. I guess we're just gonna have to give up consciously that position and just hold 7th. Hold P7. I'm gonna go, no, I don't wanna do that. Thinking about going a little bit more under the lock on the differential. That will give you a little bit more pace on the exit, but it will make it a little bit trickier under acceleration. As we're coming up to halfway, one more lap to reach halfway distance. And we definitely got a 1 second gap to the car behind, so we're definitely pulling away now. We're showing good pace. That is great. That is great news for us, holding this position. We're taking it in a little bit deeper there. That seemed to be working pretty good. Maybe perhaps Ocon is under attack by the Renault and the Williams behind, and that's why he's not able to focus on me so much. He's got to focus on defending. It is very difficult to pass with these high downforce cars. The moment you're right behind the car, you lose so much grip. You lose so much grip. The gap now back up to 1.6 seconds. So we're definitely showing good pace. We're showing consistent pace now. We're consistent to our best lap time. So we're running strong here. We're at another green sector, even though Perez is still pulling away, but he is on the faster tire though. We go in really deep through there. I gotta do a massive lockup just to slow the car down because I don't want to take that any deeper than what I just did. If we go any deeper, we're gonna be losing time. I've seen some videos where some cars were hitting that section without slowing down. I'm unable to do that. I don't have the pace or the balls to hit that section without slowing down. We set a good got a pretty good line through there that time. Even though we cut the corner, but we're taking it in deep on that corner now. Rich revs through there. Green sector 2, that's good. A little bit too much throttle. The gap to the car behind is increasing. I love that. I love that. I wonder if he's just saving fuel now. He's probably saving fuel to make another run, to make another attempt.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the softs.
2 laps to go to our pit window. The Perez. Oh, and there's a yellow flag. Unsure where. Unsure for who. Ocon is out of the race, so he was having an engine problem. And that's why he was going so slow. So that means that releases Hulkenberg, and we're about to see if we're really fast or not. Hulkenberg is our rival, so it's important to finish ahead of him, despite that we won't have the pace to do a faster lap than him. So we got to at least be consistent to stay ahead of him. Big lock up there. That corner is so tricky. That corner is just very tricky, very tricky. It's so easy to lock up. I couldn't, like I said, damage limitation. It's not damage limitation through here though anymore. I think I should see the gap go down to like 1.8 seconds to the Hulkenberg. So that would lead me to believe that he is faster than us. Yep, 1.9 seconds. So he is running faster than us. The fact that I made that mistake. Mr. Le Mans winner there, y'all. 17
seconds.
17 seconds. I really wish I could have stayed. I really wish I could have kept up with the car ahead. I really wish, but we just don't have that pace. At least we're looking, we might be finishing a lot better than P8 and P9 because of that DNF to Ocon.
2.3 seconds.
So maybe our sector 2 time, our sector 1 time is still a little bit better than the car behind. A little bit faster. He's definitely faster than us through here though. This is where he makes up the ground and we're unable to do anything about it. But the rest of the laps were a lot faster than Hulkenberg. So if we can keep it on the black, we should be looking at a P7. As we set a really good sector 2 time, and we're extending the gap to the car behind because of that awesome sector 2 time. Of course, that is what you want to be seeing. I don't want to be using a lot of curve, more than curve than I just did there. Any more curve than I just did there, and that car will just launch. I'm not sure if I want to pit now.
4.2 seconds.
I don't want to pit just yet because I'm still showing good life in these tires. But if I pit now, there is a chance I will make up some ground on the car ahead though. But I don't want to focus on the car ahead anymore because as we're still setting green sector time, yeah, I'm not going to pit yet. We're going to be pitting on lap 35 like we were originally thinking. Because we're still pulling away from the car behind. So in a sense, there is no reason for us to pit just yet. So how do you think about our running, Vampire Princess? Are we running a little bit better than we were at the beginning of the race? We're showing pretty good consistency, but
Okay, we're ready for you. Box this lap.
as Bottas comes into the pits, that means Perez is not pitting yet. That's one of the top 3 cars. We're not going to make up that position though. He was too far ahead. You can see him just now barely getting out of the pit.
27.3 seconds.
Maybe I should have came into the pit because I did a really scruffy lap that time. I got to defend from Hulkenberg. I don't want to, that's a position that I definitely do want to be losing. Oh, when we get a little wheel spin, it looks like we were going to do a little power drift through there. Went in a little bit too deep. That's affecting our line from one corner to another. I'm feeling the pressure, yo. I'm feeling the pressure. I'm feeling the pressure of the car behind now.
They're running medium tires.
I don't know if I want to hold out 2 more laps though. I don't know if I want to hold out 2 more laps to pitting. Well, we'll see. We'll see what Hulkenberg does. I'm gonna try to pit right after Hulkenberg if I can. If he pits on lap 34, I want to come in on lap 35. Check the chat here real quick. Yeah, I'm a little loose on some of the corners because I'm giving it a lot more gas than what I should be. But it's helping me keep ahead I mean, I got a lot more front wing than I would like. And we make up a position because of the pit stops. Everybody seems to be running on those medium tires. Those, to me, those aren't the tires you want to be on. To me, these are the tires you want to be on. So I'm definitely going to be stretching these tires out a little bit. I'm going to be stretching these tires out with one more stop. I'm unable to see when Hulkenberg comes into the pit now because Verstappen is right behind us on those fresh tires. So I'm hoping he doesn't give him a tow. I'm hoping he doesn't give him a bunch of straight line speed. I think I might just come in this lap. As everybody's come in all around me now. I'm unable to do anything about Perez.
Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line.
I'm unsure if I want to come in still, though. I'm still unsure if I want to come in. I mean, I can see Hulkenberg still behind, still in the distance. I'm still within 2 seconds.
Picking up to the leader is 38.9 seconds.
And he hasn't pitted yet. So we're going to be coming into this lap for sure. I wish I could hold out to lap 60, then maybe I could think about going on to the super soft. But I don't, those red super soft tires, they don't have any durability. Despite that, we are in the night. We're a lot cooler temperatures right now. That corner is so scary. And Perez is right behind Verstappen. We're going to be coming into the pit here, so it's not going to matter. We're going to be coming in the pit in front of Hulkenberg. A lot earlier than Hulkenberg, so Verstappen right on our ass. I hope he doesn't make a move here because we're going to go into the pit. And I hope he knows that we're coming into the pit. And we're dive bombing into the pit, breaking it in early because I'm not feeling consistent. Looks like Hulkenberg followed us into the pit. So we just hopefully our pit crew brings us out in front of them. And they do. Good job, pit crew. Let's go. They've done their job. They kept me out ahead of their car.
That was our last stop.
So now it's time to me do my job. It's my turn now to keep this going and to make my money. Give me my money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Whoa, I got to upshift. If I don't upshift, we're not going to go nowhere. We got Ricardo ahead, and that is for position though, so maybe we did lose another position here. I'm not sure where he started in the race. Looks like he might have started a lot farther back than us. So he's come up through the field. And that was our last final pit stop though. So hopefully we don't see a safety car here till after the pit cycle through because there's still two positions. There's still two cars that haven't pitted in front of us. There's Massa and Stroll, the two Williams are the cars that we gotta make up. So we might be looking in the P8. Teammates, another one. I don't think we're gonna get P8 though. We gotta make sure we pass our teammates to make sure we get P8.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
It's gonna be close. And he just got out of the pits there. So I'm hoping I have to push now because that was a lot closer than I would have liked with Magnussen. And Magnussen was a lot closer to Stroll, to the Williams than we were. So we got to be making up one more position here. We did start the race PA, so if we hold PA, we really can't complain about that. As Raikkonen sets up blistering lap, 2 seconds faster than anything we can do. I just feel like I'm losing easily like 3 or 4 tenths to that corner alone. But because I'm using the rich max down the straightaway, and I got a lot less downforce than they are. Not a lot less, but just slightly less. It's minimizing that. It's minimizing how bad I am through there. And Ricardo's definitely going to go to the end with those tires. I don't think he's going to pit anymore. So that won't be a position that we make up. Other than the other Williams, which should be pitting on now. You can just barely see him there going into the pit. That's the final position we're going to be making up. So this is going to be P8 here, guys. This is where I basically had predicted we were going to finish from earlier in the race. We really can't complain about it. I mean, this is basically where our car is. We managed to pull a little bit on the car behind. Woo! A little too early on the gas. You can see me just slightly losing the back end a little bit. And Raikkonen sets another fastest lap for the race. So fast. That red Ferrari is so fast. I went really wide through there. That curve really hurt me. I was setting a good lap time, but that curve didn't really help me. We got 20 laps to go to the Grand Prix. We keep it consistent. We should be finishing in A, which kind of sucks because we finished third last race. But we just weren't strong. We were not strong this weekend. I feel like I'm running too much downforce, to be honest. I don't like running the wrong range this high. You could definitely see that in the later stages. In the later stages of the race, I'm just not fast. I'm not fast. It's a lot easier to not make a mistake, though, when you're running low downforce. It's a lot easier to make a mistake. So consistency is good for high downforce, but if you're consistent and you're content, that means you're not going fast. That's a rule. That's a big common rule in racing. If she feels great, she feels hooked up, that means she's not fast. You're not pushing hard enough. It's got to be on the edge of loose, of out of control. We're not locking up through that corner anymore, so I wonder if a lot of the weight has a lot to do with it. We did shed already 39 laps worth of fuel, so that might be a reason why we're not locking up, because we're a little bit lighter in the back end. Are you light in the back end, Vampire Princess? I don't think you're light on the back end. I think you're heavy on the back end, yo. You got a ba-donka-donka-donka-donka-donka-donk. Ba-donka-donka-donka-donka-donka-donk. And setting these, you see when you're not setting green sectors, how fast you're losing time to the car behind. 2 laps I didn't do fast, sector 1, sector 2, I'm setting green lap times, and look at car behind already right on my ass within the DRS. You have to push every lap, all the way throughout the finish. This is the high-speed sector. Virtual safety car. Why do we have a virtual safety car? I hate these virtual safety cars, yo. I really hate these virtual safety cars. I'm so bad in them. I always lose so much time in these virtual safety cars. I just don't understand them. I'm unable to, I gotta keep it in the green throughout this whole time, but I can't keep it in the red. If you keep it in the red at the end of the virtual safety car, you literally get a penalty. And I'm red, I don't want to be doing that. Oh, that was close. I hate those virtual safety cars. I don't know who that was for. I'm unsure who that was for. We didn't make up a position, so now we're going to be under attack here because of that virtual safety car. Like I said, I hate them. I hate those virtual safety cars. But they are for safety though. For safety reasons, so.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember,
No,
we need to get to the end of the race on these tires.
We definitely know you're not light on the back end, Vampire Princess. And that's one thing that I do enjoy. I like big butts that I cannot lie. Especially when it's part all up in my face. Show me that I am a big disgrace. Oh wait, I should not rap. I'm not a rapper. I'm definitely not a rapper. I'm not a racing driver either. Whoa. Focus. I was thinking about Vampire Princesses, but Dunkadunk there. And it's driving me crazy! Crazy!
The gap to the car ahead is 7.1 seconds.
That's just concerning that the car ahead is just pulling away from us like nothing, like he doesn't even, like we don't even exist, despite that he's on the slower tire than we are. That is just disconcerting. We're so slow. We are severely slow. It's hard to relax, Vampire Princess. I'm telling you, when you got the booty, you usually put a ring on it. Because the booty definitely gets you sprung. I'm sprung. She got me doing things I never would. I don't know how that song goes, but it goes something like that, the T-Pain song. I do want to thank you for the subscription though, Vampire Princess. I gave you a subscription back. I subscribe back. I always subscribe back to all my friends that subscribe. So I don't have many subscribers, and the ones that I do, I cherish with all my heart and all my penis. We got a slow car ahead. The car ahead is not for position, so I'm hoping it's not going to affect us when it comes to we pass us. We shouldn't pass him because he's on fresher tires than us, so we should be okay here. We just got to keep it consistent.
2.3 seconds.
And we're definitely slow because that gap has been consistently coming down. Missing the apex line right there, using the Rico Rosberg line, the world champion line, the go-kart line. I I think as long as I hit my braking zone and I don't get a little, what do you call it, a little crazy under the gas, I think we'll be okay. I think we're going to finish PA. We're going to be happy with PA. We're got a bunch of PAs and P9s. We're feeling like meet the fuckers and shit. We're being rewarded. And we're happy for not winning, which is not what we want to be doing, but we got to be content with something, yo. Well, that's definitely the best news you've ever given me, Jeff. Hulkenberg's right on my booty. Right on my booty. He was right on my booty. Looks like he's got a mechanical problem, so yeah, he's definitely pulling back now. We're gonna get DRS here. We've knocked it. He's out of DRS range for us, so I'm so scared when I get the DRS, though, because you're going so much faster into turn one. Sometimes you forget and you try to do the same braking zone as before, and you just launch into the back of the car ahead. I'm surprisingly keeping up with this car ahead, though, even though he's already a lap down, and he's on a lot fresher tires, though. Tires mean so much in this game. If you can keep the tires in good mode, you're gonna be looking good for defending. Just feels so slow every time through that corner, though. Oh man. I think I'm gonna need a drink on this next long straightaway. I take it in a little bit deep. I'm taking it in deep. What's wrong with me? Can we please put lube at least? I want some lube when I take it in deep, because it hurts. It hurts when you put it in dry. Fucking savages. Taking a drink of water at 190 miles an hour. One hand on the wheel. That's how we do it. Using the Rico Rosberg line. I'm unable to pass the car ahead, but that doesn't matter. Looks like our teammate has, yes. He definitely has. Vettel has an issue. Vettel is way ahead of us, so it doesn't really matter. But our teammate passed Hulkenberg. Oh, whoa. We went in really deep there. We got away with it with the big lockup. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Blue flag. Where are you going? Whoa, and we're drifting. We're Bahrain drifting. Oh, I almost ran into the back of that car. I want to run into the back of Vampire Princess, not into the back of that car. Whoa. I don't want to be doing badonk while I'm driving, though. A yellow flag for some reason, I don't know. Maybe somebody blew up. Engine failures. There are a lot of engine failures. We have a gearbox. Surprisingly, our gearbox is holding out, though. I haven't heard any upshifts, any double upshifts in a while. Magnussen within 2 seconds now, so I'm thinking he's gonna try to make a move on us, but it's good that he's getting points, though. We want to see our teammate getting points. We need our teammate to get points. We're holding third in the constructors right now. Even though we're not going to hold third for the whole season, but I would like to see a P4, a P5 for the rest of the season. That'd be nice. We finished P5 last season. No, P6 in the constructors. We're losing a little bit of consistency here. I think it's mainly we're losing consistency because we're going deep into the race now. We got 11 laps to go, 12 laps to go. Starting to feel a little bit tired. I definitely, everybody always laughed at me when I told them I was gonna buy a workout machine. And it was gonna be a steering wheel for the racing game. They laughed at me, they laughed at me like crazy. Because they didn't think this is exercise. Now, after every long racing session that I've done, I am drenched in sweat, so I'm drenched in sweat. This is definitely a workout. And Magnussen just, fuck, he's catching us by a second a lap. Even though we made a mistake here. Okay, we might be having to defend our teammate. Our teammate's gonna be trying to outrace us here. We're not gonna let him. We're gonna race him dirty. We're gonna try to get Gunther Steiner on the phone. Gunther Steiner, tell fucking Magnussen to slow the fuck down. I'm not breaking up. I'm not breaking up with nobody. Get Gunther Steiner on the phone and tell Magnussen to back the fuck off. And then get Vampire Princess and tell Vampire Princess to call me a big daddy when she backs that ass up. Ow! Magnussen, if you're gonna try to dive bomb me, you gotta get ready to suck my balls. I'm not gonna let you go by. I'm not gonna let you go by. I'm 1.3 seconds slower now because I'm not focusing. I'm too worried about how I'm gonna take out my teammate because I don't want him to finish ahead of me. I hope I'm not saying that too loud, and I hope I'm not saying that. Whoa, we're gonna be under attack here. We're gonna be under attack here. We're gonna try to break the draft here. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Where are we gonna go? That's right, Magnussen. We're gonna fucking brake check you, bitch. Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that. It's gonna be a crazy 10 laps now. We're gonna have to go extremely defensive all the way through. All the way throughout the whole race. We have to do basically qualifying laps. So I'm gonna try to focus here, guys. Try to give you guys some good qualifying laps. See if I can up the pace here and pull away from my teammate. I'm gonna set the differential up really high now so I can get a little bit better run out of these corners. Well, it's not like we can change the turbocharger now, Jeff. So I'm unsure why you're telling me this now. Whoa, 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 whoa. And you can see the difference already in the differential there. I'm already pulling away from him a little bit, but the accelerations are a little more tricky now. When you're running the differential a lot higher, a lot more locked, it's a little more scarier under acceleration. Because you will tend to spin out more, but you will have a lot better pace coming out of the corners. You can see the difference already. I'm not being under attack. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm trying to tell my crew chief to shut the fuck up because they're obviously not telling Kevin Magnussen to slow down. And I don't want to hear my crew chief anymore. I want to hear Vampire Princess. That's the only booty I want to see. I don't want to see no dick. I want to see booty. 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 Ain't that a football, y'all? Whoa, we were in really deep. We're thinking about the movie Rudy. And I'm thinking about booty. 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 That's a good football movie, though. Another good football movie. Remember the Titans? Left side, strong side. My dick Hard side. Come on, Magnuson. Keep up on these high corners. Come on. Keep up on these high speed corners. You don't have the balls, motherfucker. I got big, big, big balls. I've got big balls. You got big balls. We've got the biggest balls of them all. Wow. Cause I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. TNT. And I'll win that fight. TNT. Vampire Princess's booty gonna explode. TNT. Watch me drop my load. 1 second. Always with these interruptions, yo. I'm gonna take a last drink of water here. Orange juice water. We got 7 laps to go. We still have to hold our teammate behind. We're singing the Brain Johnson song. AC/DC all the way, yo. Cause I'm back in black. I'm in the sad. And it's good to be back. This is the one sort of that I just don't like. And we're locking up again on that corner. We can do this. We can definitely do this. We can definitely do this. We can hold if Vampire Princess moons me, if she moons me, then we're gonna make a mistake here. But if she doesn't show me her booty, then we're gonna be okay here, guys. We're not gonna be distracted. But if she puts that thing on me, yo, and she puts that thing on me, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a ring on it. I'm gonna put a ring on it. Whoa, I'm almost going into the pit. We're gonna be under attack as I'm trying to drive. I am not such a dork. What are you talking about, Vampire Princess? I am not the last dorkable Jedi Master Knight. Ow! Ow! And we're running low, a little bit low on gas now, so we're gonna want to watch out on these rich reds. Fortunately, there's only 6 laps to go, so Magnuson right on my butt. I don't want you on my butt, Magnuson. I'm not gay. Bro, back off. My booty is exit only. Vampire's booty is entrance only. Whoa, we went in really deep through there. We got away with it. Whoa, we accelerate on the curve. You can see our car just jump to the left there. As we accelerate on those curves, you lose so much traction when you accelerate on those curves because the tires just spin. And there's no forgiveness. I can't believe Ricardo pulled a 20-second gap on us on the slowest tire. Magnuson definitely looking like he's getting impatient behind me. We're not setting good lap times. He's going to be attacking us here.
Moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
No, that's not the button I want to do. I mean, we could be losing a lot of pace now because our engine's showing a lot of wear now. Our engine's in the yellow, so this will be the last. This is the last race we're going to do on this engine. This will be our practice engine from here on out. And we're going to be using a fresh engine next race.
Our gap to the car in front is 20.3 seconds.
Jeff, if you keep talking, Jeff, I'm going to fucking tell you to shut up. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to be here. Why do we have 5 laps worth of fuel and there's 6 laps to go? Has my fuel management not been well? So Vampire Princess, will you still like us even though we're not winning, even though we're in a P8 position? Or are you gonna dump us and go to a better team, go to a Mercedes and go to a Ferrari, a team that's gonna show you what you're capable of? Is our team good enough to keep those good looks? Is this driver good enough to keep that big old booty on top of me? Oh, we're under attack. We're gonna be under attack. Is he gonna dive bomb us? He's just too far. He's too far. He doesn't have the balls to dive bomb us. At this point in the race, Magnussen is on fresher tires than us because we pitted a lot earlier than he did. My biggest question is, are we going to be able to rehire Vampire Princess? We haven't shown good enough pace for her, I think, to keep her. She don't want to put a ring on it. She wants a penis on it. She don't want no ring. Oh, we got a yes. We got a yes. We're doing good enough for Vampire Princess. So that leads leading me to believe that Vampire Princess is cheating on us with another team. She's using other teams' information and giving it to us. She's spygating other teams. She's using her big old booty, putting it on these drivers and stealing valuable information from these race teams, and she's bringing it down to us. It doesn't look like our teammate's going to be making any moves, so maybe he did get the call to slow his ass down. The good thing is that there's no vampires on this one anymore. There's been no vampires, even though we're going into night mode. For some reason, the other races were in day mode, and that's when the vampires were. I thought vampires couldn't come out in the day, or zombies. I thought the zombies would get killed during the day because of the hot-ass sun. But for some reason, these zombies in these games are fucking hybrid zombies, and the sun just doesn't do shit to them. Oh, I'm way too deep into there. Maybe not so. I'm definitely holding up my teammate though. I'm not setting good lap times right now. I think at this point I've just settled in. Whoa, and there's our teammate. There's our teammate. Is he gonna make? I'm gonna go on the inside. I'm going on the inside because it looks like he wants to make a move. Oh, and he hits us in the back. He hits us in the back. That motherfucker. He's got front wing damage now. Cause he hit me in the back. That piece of shit. We're teammates, bro. I thought we were cool. I thought it was bros before contact. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Suck my balls. You suck my balls. And suck Vampire Princess's balls too. Or her eggs, I mean. Or egg Corleolis. But he's definitely got front wing damage because look how far he is. I take it in way too deep there. Sorry about that, guys. My fucking speakers are going away. These headsets are done. These headphones are done. Do I sound really different on this headset compared to the other ones, Vampire Princess? Because I had to go back to my old headset because the one that I had that I got replaced, the left speaker went out on it, so I'm using the old one that I got replaced. And they used to be,
Blue flag.
there was an echo on that one. So we're gonna go a lap down here. So we're possibly looking into maybe this might be the final lap here. Yeah, I think this is gonna be the final lap because we're gonna go a lap down. We're gonna let the car go by. We have to let them go by because if we don't, yep, this is the final lap of the Grand Prix, guys. That is the leader. That's Kimi Räikkönen just lapped us.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Well, it doesn't matter because this is the final lap. So shut up, Jeff. I'm gonna go rich all the way now because I don't need to save fuel anymore. And I definitely want to be ahead of my teammate, but I think he's got front wing damage. He should have front wing damage because he hit us really hard in the back. Hit me hard like I hit hard. Whoa, and we're a little bit too happy there on the gas. There's all the sound going away on my left ear again. I need a new headset. I need a new headset. Coming up on the last 2 corners here. We're going to be finishing in PAs. We qualified P7 for PAs. I can't remember. I don't remember. I think it's going to be an okay finish. We didn't make any mistakes, so I mean, you really can't be mad at that. And look at those fireworks. Oh my God. It is what it is, guys. I tried to finish a little bit higher. At least I was able to hold them off for a little bit. I was able to hold off my teammate. But that is
That's a fantastic... So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the driver's table. It's a good result for Kimi Räikkönen, who extends his advantage at the top of the championship. Moving on to the driver of the day then. Anthony Davidson, who would you go for?
I think I'm going to give it to Daniel Ricciardo. He's come through the field so well today, you know, well deserved.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
Nevertheless, we finished ahead of our rival and our teammate. So it's very important. I am drenching in sweat over here. I drank a whole mug of water during that race. I can't imagine how much water these drivers actually drink during the race throughout that whole session. And we're leading the rivalry, but only because we're out qualifying Hulkenberg every time. Every time we race and I finish ahead of them, we're both getting 3 points because they always do faster lap times than me. And that wasn't the case during the first season, but it is the case now. And I think it's because I'm running too much downforce, but my reputation is going up, though. My reputation is going up. Every team, we definitely want to be looking at Scuderia Ferrari. That is our dream team. That's the team we want to be racing with. But till we get an offer from them, we will not be racing with them. And yeah, our engine was severely worn there, yo. I think that's why we were unable to keep the pace up. That is going to be basically our practice engine, and 98 laps left for that engine. That is not looking good. That is not looking good at all. And our gearbox is still showing okay, but you can see it's brown when it comes with the durability wise, when it says completed races, and all the other ones should be green. So hopefully we don't. We still managed to keep in fourth. So we're still ahead of Sebastian Vettel, still ahead of faster cars in the Drivers' Championship. In the Constructors, we managed to stay in third. I don't know how we did that. Red Bull are catching us. I definitely want to beat Force India though, so I want to finish fifth. We finished sixth last season. I want to finish fifth this season. If I could finish fourth, then I'd be happy. But I think we finished fifth last season, so I'm gonna finish fourth. I don't know. I don't remember. This is how our season has gone so far. As you can see, I got a podium in the last race. China. So we're gonna be closing this app here, Vampire Princess. We're gonna open up another game. So if the stream closes, open it back up again.